The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The first of three here on this Thanksgiving Day, set for a good one. The Packers and the Lions underway in Detroit. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Right to the air. Here is Goff. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Now it's Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, this defense for the Packers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading remember the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day, the only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a...
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit, and even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Goff going to shift him around. They'll run with Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Goff now to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Rashawn Gary racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Up to the 20.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Play fake. Here's Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
2nd and 10, Goff again.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Play action. It's Goff.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Goff. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. A strong running. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Here's Goff. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd down, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's a third.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's complete to Wicks.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. To the air again, Love. Same target, it's Jacobs again. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Goff looking to change the play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
He gets that one, and it's out. He put it on the carpet.
And he's brought down. About the 35. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action this time with Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers! Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because Not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Gone. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Lucas Van Ness
Charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
And that CD, another sack for the young rookie linebacker. Well, getting after the quarterback certainly has not been much of a problem here in his rookie season.
It certainly hasn't, Brandon, and the instincts that have made him a great tackler, I think coupled along with some film study and some great
under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now 2nd and 3.
97. Ball ready.
Love looking to throw it.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a nice play defensively on first down, as this is knocked away and incomplete.
These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season, with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Love. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Goff. Complete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. They'll roll him out right.
He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
Second and 2.
Value three.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
Gets around him. And down inside the 15 he goes. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Steps. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Second and 10. And now they'll shift things around.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Super one.
Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hold on. Check.
Here's Goff. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Montgomery back to the ground. Nice move at the 5. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Once more Montgomery. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, tonight.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Montgomery. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for him.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. This is 1st and 10.
Tiger, Tiger. Hey, 76. 76.
Goff now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first. After the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he's got it inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Love. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
That is pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, kill! Hey, tonight.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, somebody lit a fire.